Jesus, the Messiah. Warm up. How does understanding Jesus' lineage, particularly his connection to King David, deepen your appreciation for his identity and mission? In what ways has God's perfect timing been evident in your life? How does recognizing his divine plan bring you peace and assurance? How can we actively participate in fulfilling the Great Commission? What practical steps can we take to share the gospel and disciple others? Word. The book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. And Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom Jesus was born, who is called Christ. So all the generations from Abraham to David were 14 generations, and from David to the deportation to Babylon 14 generations, and from the deportation to Babylon to the Christ 14 generations. Matthew 1 verses 1:16-17. Today's reading reminds us of the intricate tapestry God weaves in our lives. Jesus' birth, a pivotal moment in history, was meticulously planned, demonstrating God's unwavering faithfulness. We can trust that His divine hand guides our paths, even when we can't see the full picture. Reflect on how God's sovereign plan has shaped your life. Are there specific instances where you can see His hand at work? As you trust in His perfect timing, let go of worry and embrace the peace that comes from knowing you are in His care. A royal lineage. The book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Matthew 1 verse 1. Matthew's genealogy of Jesus Christ is a powerful reminder of God's meticulous plan. Jesus' lineage, tracing back to Abraham and David, underscores his divine identity as the promised Messiah. This royal bloodline assures us of God's sovereignty and His unwavering commitment to fulfilling His promises. How does knowing Jesus' lineage deepen your understanding of His identity and mission? What does it mean to you that Jesus came from a specific historical and cultural context? How can we apply the lessons of patience, perseverance, and faith from the lives of biblical figures like Abraham and David to our own lives? Let's reflect on the incredible journey of faith that led to the birth of our Savior. As we ponder the intricate details of His ancestry, may we be inspired to live with a renewed sense of purpose and trust in God's perfect timing. God's plan, our purpose. The book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. So all the generations from Abraham to David were 14 generations, and from David to the deportation to Babylon 14 generations, and from the deportation to Babylon to the Christ 14 generations. Matthew 1 verses 1 and 17. The genealogy of Jesus, Matthew 1, reveals that God weaves generations and events with intention. From Abraham to David to Christ, God's plan unfolded perfectly. This reminds us that our lives are not random, we are part of His grand design. Trust in His faithfulness and know He can use you, no matter your background, to accomplish His purposes. How does knowing God has a plan for your life bring you peace? What steps can you take to fulfill Jesus' Great Commission in your daily life? Who in your life can you walk alongside to grow in faith together? Application. How can you actively seek to discover and align your personal goals with God's divine plan for your life? What steps can you take to discern His will and purpose for you? In what specific ways can you demonstrate faithfulness in your daily life, whether it's in your work, family, or community? How can you use your unique gifts and talents to serve God and others? How can you intentionally seek opportunities to share the gospel and disciple others? What practical steps can you take to build authentic relationships and encourage spiritual growth in those around you? Prayer. Recognize that God's plans are intricate and purposeful. Trust Him even when life feels uncertain, knowing He works through every season for His glory and your good. Pray for faith to trust in God's perfect timing, especially in situations where His plan is not immediately clear. Understand that your life is part of God's divine design. Use your unique talents and experiences to serve others and glorify Him. Ask for guidance to discern God's calling for your life and the courage to walk faithfully in it. Commit to sharing the gospel through authentic relationships and intentional discipleship. Look for opportunities to encourage others in their faith journey. Pray for boldness to share Jesus' message and wisdom to disciple others effectively in love and truth.